Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of the C.Y.O matte foundation. So first off, I'll go through the claims and everything. So this is medium to full coverage, 14 hours staying power, power, goes on dreamy, never cakey, and it's matte. Enhances complexion, controls shine, lasts all day, skin feels moisturized. So first off, I just want to talk about the shade range. So obviously now, because of the whole situation, you're not allowed to, so in the UK, I know in America it's been a thing which you couldn't anywhere, but anyway, in the UK you could like skin test, basically they had testers in all, UK drugstores and stuff. Now that can't happen because of obvious reasons. So even now you have to do a lot of guessing work, like a lot. It'll be like buying a foundation online now. But anyway, I did buy this online. This is in the shade 221. Now this just about suits me. I think what happens to it, I think the colour does adjust when I do it when it's been sitting on my skin, because when I first apply it, this is definitely on the greyer tone and I'm not grey toned. I mean, you could argue if it comes out looking grey, it's more on a cool tone sort of thing, which is a bit weird. This the actual shade range for this particular foundation, I don't know about other foundations by C.O, is pretty bad. There's hardly any. So shame on you. So, you're gonna struggle if you're really pale or if you're really dark. You're gonna struggle to find a foundation that meets your needs or your skin tone with this company. Saying that, I've not looked at the other foundations, but in this one it's pretty dismal. So first off, so this is 30ml. It looks kind of mini. It's just one of those words where they've kind of packed the size of the foundation. So it is 30ml. It does look smaller than 30ml, but it's more, it's less sort of like excess packaging, if that makes any sense. So when it comes to application, it applies all right. I use my fingers to apply the foundation. Now, because it is matte, I do find that it does cling a little bit to my dry patches, not too much. Like, I've seen worse with matte foundations. I'll tell you why I decided to try it, even though it is matte, in a minute. But yeah, it does cling a little bit onto your dry patches, but not too much. But I'm combination dry, but if you have dry skin, then I'll be a bit wary picking it up. When it comes to full coverage on me, when it comes to coverage, on me it's more of like a medium full coverage. It's not quite like a full coverage, but it's kind of like it's like a high medium coverage. On me, I also find that I don't need to set this foundation. Some people may find that a bit weird. With some foundations, I don't need to set it, and I find with this one, I just don't need to set it at all. Its claims to that it moisturizes the skin, I 100% disagree with that. I did not find that this moisturized my skin. This is the reason why I did pick it up, because this foundation I have here by Makeup Gallery is another matte foundation. This is more of a mousse, but this feels really moisturizing, which shocked me. So I thought maybe this will feel a little bit like this, but it doesn't whatsoever. It doesn't moisturize at all. I don't find it moisturized at all. By the way, if I'm comparing the foundations, I probably prefer the Makeup Gallery one, just because this doesn't cling on me at all. But anyway, not saying this is a bad foundation or anything. It lasts pretty well. If I have this on in the morning, foundation lasts before it starts to like break away till like afternoon, like late afternoon, like 5 o'clock afternoon. If I've like put this on at like say 9 or 8, it kind of lasts around the 5 p.m, 6 p.m mark before it starts to kind of break down. Other than that, it's an alright foundation. I didn't actually expect a lot from this, but it did surprise me. As I said, I do prefer the Makeup Gallery one, But this is not a bad foundation. Obviously, if you've got dry skin, I would be wary. If you've got combination skin, but if it's combination to dry, again, be wary. As I said, it does cling a little bit to my dry patches, but not too much. It can cause a little bit of irritation as well. That's why I say it definitely doesn't moisturize. But it depends on, what day it is, if my skin is just in an irritable mood or not. But other than that, it's an alright foundation. I would definitely recommend it for somebody who has like normal skin or even oily skin, but I'd be wary if you do have like full on dry skin, just because it might completely cling to all of your face. Obviously with me being combination dry, I just have parts of my face that are drier than other parts. But yeah, it's actually an alright foundation. So bye guys.